They want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, make me dance. I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love with her. Is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't statements, that's crazy. How you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie from UNC. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm going to aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Has him on a quick hitter. Rolling into enemy territory. Now he's past the 25. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Now run with Hampton. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
You're out. 21.
Herbert from the gun. Snared by his running back. The ball is loose. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Ooh, bad fortune backs turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this third down.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play call. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. He can average that type of yards per carry. That's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. From the 38. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10. It's Harvey. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's hold home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 21. That's incomplete left side. Portland Sutton, the man he was after. So that brings them to 3rd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. That's caught left side by Vele. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the first down run often leads to second down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile, go finish this drive.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Give up the middle to Harvey. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. Third and goal, here's Nix. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish up their opening drive.
Touchdown, Denver.
Well, his coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Jump off caught by his back. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. A quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They just get the play off. And he's taken down, so that's how our first quarter is going to end. So a little momentum boost there for the defense. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They have second down behind the sticks. Trying again following the sack. Again he's under pressure and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed.
Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted! Jonte Barron has it. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, he does his job to finish with the INT. Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. This is Ingram working the left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. He manages a gain of 8 there. Broncos will have a first down.
First down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff to Harvey. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Nix. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And a big play drives them backward. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Escapes the pocket.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Now Nix on third down. That's complete to Vele. They get there to take him down right around the 41. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Nix with it on first. They're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kane. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Giving this to Harvey. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
He's got the first with room to go inside the 20. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos parlay the interception into points.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little jump, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Herbert. Oh, what a stiff ball. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Herbert on first down. Throw is there for Alonde Ganson. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got the hookup, Lambert Smith. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, bless his heart. For some quarterbacks look on double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
They'll come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, so he just took his medicine.
Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for 2nd and goal. Throwing now, Herbert. On the move, headed right. And he has the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. On the return, here's Mims. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. You solid love, but it's not enough. You better reach them, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This is Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get it gone. You're a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Feel a brother, make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
The give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game. Not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Here's 2nd and 11. Completed over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
5 yards on the play.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Here's Nix to throw. Forced out to his right. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And in his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the 19. Completed to his running back. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Chargers, 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he nearly gets him another 1st down. They force him out just shy of the marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Hampton gets the handoff. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
It's caught left side by Harris. And they make the tackle at the 38. With 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Roll momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
At the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. Hard-fought 1st half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just 1 snap later.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He puts some air under it deep down the left. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. So we take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. While you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down. So
This is caught inside the 15. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. On the return, here's Mims. This makes it up to the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. Finds his fullback. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. Crosses midfield, still going. And finally shot at the 34. That one hits for 30. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Elijah Bolden. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Nix. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First down, Broncos.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Harvey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
2nd and 8. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him! And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
One of the biggest adjustments for quarterbacks going from the collegiate level to the NFL is the blitz package. Each and every practice leading up to a game time, you are spending so much time as a QB, as an offensive group, and as that O-line trying to figure out a way to stop these blitzes. At that time, the offense, the O-line, the QB, no one had an answer for that defensive pressure.
Quick on the draw here to Dobbins. He got close, but not to the marker. They gave up 9. 4th down coming up.
You know, that's a case, Kate, defensively, where you just got to keep your eyes on the backfield and be ready if they go with that draw play. Even an extra second to react, well, gives them room to operate.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Second and 10. Herbert trying again. Chased out to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, it requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play action now for Herbert. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up
Play fake, now Herbert to throw.
the 14-yard line.
It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers now lead by 10. You should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here, but his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again, following the set. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked by Alohi Gilman.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
39-yard line.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They'll toss it to Hampton. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
At the 20-yard
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers have likely locked up the win right there. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 18. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Chargers who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. On the return, here's Mims. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage too.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, is not. I'll say this, Kate, this quarterback's got some courage right here. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Nix to throw again. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And oh, he got it. Interception. Dante Jetson takes it away.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On carry, this is Najee Harris. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Cade, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. This is Hampton. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one.